Hello and welcome. Today I am working on embossing hearts. This is for an Etsy order and I thought I would just put the camera on. I have a couple boxes here. These are my favorites that I have pulled out. I do have a ton of embossing folders. When I see them at yard sales, I do pick them up if it's something that I will use. I did score a bunch of the textured fades, the 3D, when Hobby Lobby was clearancing them out, and I picked up pretty much every one of them that they had. So that was a nice score because they were very inexpensive. So I do have those. So these hearts are made from poster board scraps. I use Dollar Tree poster board to do my packaging, and I have a lot of scraps left over, so I made a kit for these. I did run out of a lot of my scraps, so I'm kind of like starting over. So I have these in my die cutting embellishments, and I also have embossed postage stamps, and that will be listed in the postage stamp category. I have been thinking about doing these in colors, where you can pick from my color chart. So that's something I will work on and try to get a plan together, and I'll have to make some samples and see how that goes. So basically this is just a die set I have. It's unbranded. I got it from Amazon years ago. I like it because it has the scallop. So I'm using that one there. I'll just go through and just do a few. Like I like to use this one here, the acorns, and I have it listed on the back, number 1 shim in the top cutting plate. So, and as I said in my last video, I hinged everything so that I could easily take these off, because to do some of the things you have to flip this over and it's riding back and forth, and it's causing stress anyway. So nothing to do with the equipment. It's just I prefer to use it this way, where I can just pull it off and I don't have to flip it over and worry about my desk space, because I like using the extended platform. So I do have my my phone on because it's that time of the day, and I'm waiting for hubby to get home. He is going to take me to dinner, so that will be fun. So I'm just going to run this through, and I can go ahead and do this because I already have on there, I've done all the grunt work, and number 1 and the top cutting plate for this particular embossing folder in this setup here with the Sizzix Big Shot. I have this color, which is the original. I've had it forever and ever. And then I have a white one that was on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and I grabbed that up. So let me grab my plates here. And I have a designated embossing plate. I feel a sneeze coming on. The allergies are in full bloom. My eyes are so itchy. It makes a difference if your plate is like this, or if it's warped. It won't work properly. It will not give you the what you need to get through there. So the pressure is what I'm looking at. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to rush through this, so I'll just go ahead and run this through. So this is how I do this. I just take my scraps of poster board, cut these out, and then emboss them. But with the poster board, and this is from the Dollar Tree, I my cutting side, I use the dull side because on the poster board there's the shiny side, there's a dull side. So I try to keep my top part on the dull side so that if my customer wants to color this or paint this, there's no finish on it. So I try to be mindful of that. So there's that one. The larger ones I try to keep, use the 3D ones because they show up better. That one was acorns. And then this one is botanical. So I'll do this one here. So you get 20 of these. And because I know this color here, they're all the same, so my setup is still good. So if you're ever not sure or having trouble with one of your embossing folders, you can always message me and say, hey, I have this, let's see, well, these you kind of know for this setup, you just need the base, the number 1 shim, and then a top plate. But like say you have there, oh, the crafter's companion are a little tricky. Say I've got this one number, if you have the number, this is ornate lace. I'm not sure how to set it up, it's just not working out for me. Just message me. If I have the embossing folder, I will let you know how I set it up. Now for this one here, it's a 3D as well. But for this one here, it's number 1 shim, number 2 shim, and the top plate. So I always leave my base. That's always going to stay there. So if I have the embossing folder, I'd be happy to help you out in figuring that out. So this one is this one almost flattens anything. It's very intense. So I have those two, and then my top plate, and I went through and figured all these out. So I've done the grunt work. So there's that one. See how beautiful on the poster board. So let's see which one. I think I usually do the doily too on this big one. It looks really good, and I just stick it in the corner here. So I'm going to have to take this number 2 off. And run this through. And I try to save the delicate embossing folders for the smaller hearts. They just look better. So there's that one. That one's the Sizzix doily. Let me see what else I have here that looks good. That one's swirled, engraved. Chevrons, cobblestone. I don't think that would look good. This one I already did. We have this one here, which is pretty sure Park Lane, and it's called Old Style, but it's like script writing. So that one looks pretty cool on there too, because it would make it a nice backdrop for something. So I'll run that through. I don't have anything on here because I know that it's base 1, cutting plate, your embossing folder, and then another cutting plate. So if I don't have them marked, I know that's how to set it up. That way I'm not having to label every single one. And I kind of know these thin ones like the Park Lane, they're pretty much all like that. So there's the script. So that's pretty good. So I just go through, I cut everything out, and then I just pick what I feel will look good. Here's a new one I got when I was in Florida visiting my daughter, Heather. This is, I found it at Joann's, and I was shocked. I'm like, at our Joann's, we don't have anything like this. They had embossing folders and dies to match. So I got this. This one's really cool. I just try to get it on there like that. So this one here is number 1 and 2 shim and the top plate. So I gotta take this plastic piece off again and grab my number 2. Then this one's really thick. That's the front. This way here, by sharing this, if you don't have these embossing folders and you like what you see, you can go look them up. Isn't that cool? I'll try to put the numbers that that I shared here. So there's that one. That one looks good on a square. Oh, this one's cool. This is like flowers. This is a Crafter's Companion. Number 1 and 2. I'm already set up for that. This one's pretty. It's like a 3D one as well. It's very beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? So there's that one. So I got one more large heart. I just decide myself. It's a random thing. You get what you get. This is a cool one. I mean, I have a lot. This is not even... because this one's a cool one too. So, I think I'm going to do this one. I really like this one. This is, excuse me, a Crafter's Companion, and it's called Cherry, and it's a Sheena. But I think it's a dogwood flower, I think. Let's see if I can get most of it in there. And that's 1 and 2. I kind of know. I emboss a lot of stuff, so I kind of know, but... I like to just grab stuff and go, go, go. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's beautiful. So if you colored that, it would be cool. So there's those. So then I would go to my next one here and pick from that. Just trying to see my time. Okay, these are 3D. I wouldn't use the 3D on these other ones. You could, but just looking to see what I have. This one is Chantilly lace, so that would look cool. And I'm sure it's 1 and 2. Yep. Some of these are a little bit hard to open where they're matched evenly. Some of them are have like the bottom is smaller so that you could open it. So I'm just going to run this through. So after doing a gazillion of these here lately, they've been hot on the order market. So I'm thinking I might put a kit together where you could choose different colors for the from my color chart. So I'll have to put something together, but it'll take where I'll have to do samples and photos and stuff. So it might take me over the weekend to do that. This is cool. This is a Stampin' Up. I do have somebody local here that does a big sale every summer, so I'm hoping she'll do it soon. I'm on her email list, so I get some really cool things from her. This is like leaves, and this is thick. Number 1 shim in the top plate. So it means I've got to take this number 2 off. And that's the top. And they're all numbered. If you're wondering why they're numbered, it's because I have a lot of, I didn't feel like it did anything, but it might be one of those tricky ones. Yeah, it did. I have them numbered if they're in a kit. I have a lot of things in my shop that are embossed, tons of stuff. So I had to start numbering them all so I could find them. So there's that one. I could do this beehive one, which I know that I'll have to put this. No, I don't need that. Sorry. This. Try to line it up so it's not crooked. Well, I don't think it really matters, but I try to make it look uniform. So put that in there. Nope, I knew I needed something. I need this. So that's cool background too. So there's that one. And then, let's see. I love this one. This is a Park Lane, and it's tulips. And I usually just try to line it up so I can see the tulips kind of staggered like that. I'm going to move it over so it's not towards the edge. Do that. I got a lot of these Park Lane when we had an AC Moore that went out of business, and they were basically giving these away, so I scooped them up. Anything with flowers, or here's one with roses. This one I got from my garage sale. It's a Quick Cuts called Floral. So that was one of my garage sale finds. It's hard to find good embossing folders with roses. And I think, okay, this one's probably good for this setup. So there's some roses. I like that. Let's see what else I got. I like the dots too. The dots are really cool. This one is Park Lane. Yep. So I'll do that one. That makes a nice background. Just gonna line the dots up. It's a thing. I'm sorry. This makes a cool background with the dots. I love doing that. I love any kind of shape with backgrounds. So then I'm graduating down to a smaller size. I probably have more than what I need here, but that's okay. You get 5 of each size, so you'll get 20. And I try to make them all different. Yeah, I have more than I need, but that's okay. I have some delicate flowers here. This is a Park Lane. small floral. Love this one. So I'll do this one. Yeah, so my eyeballs are, I'm trying not to itch them. It's brutal. And we'll be mowing again this weekend, so we had a good rain. And I thought that was going to take the pollen away, but I don't know, I'm still itching. That one's cute. I think I have a smaller one too, like just like that. Here's one here. It has a butterflies on it. This is a Park Lane, I believe. No, that's Doris. I got that at AC Moore too. I try to get a butterfly in there somewhere. So like I said, the poster board order, when you order these with if they're poster board, they're thick. They're really thick. So I'm curious to see how the scrapbook paper will turn out. Like that one has a flower. Oh, I should have done owls on the big one. Got owls. Let's see. I can pull some more out. I got bird cages too. There's another flower. There's another roses. That one's different. Who is that? That's Tim Holtz. So let me try that and see how different that is. Now see, that's backwards. That's the front right there. Isn't that weird? This is the front. I would have thought that would be the front. I'll have to mark that one. Oh, here's one here too. This is Park Lane Botanical, and it's just really pretty. Delicate leaves. I like it. Do that one. So it's random. But it makes nice little accent pieces. You can add something on top. There might have been a piece of paper in there. Yep. Okay. Let's see what I got. That's a no. That one's cool. This is a Christmas one, but it's cool. That's a no. Flowers. Let me see if I can get this in here. This is a Doris. Yeah, it's just not enough for me. I just kind of, okay, I missed out on that one. This is a cool flower one. The green ones are Park Lane. Let's see. Okay, I already did that one. Here's another rose. Oh, this is Stampin' Up! Country Floral. This one is pretty thick. I can do a rose right in the middle. Oopsie. But I think I have trouble closing it. I'm going to try to put a piece of tape on it. To hold it. Just so I can get that rose right in the center. That would be cute. And then I'll just tack it right there. Hopefully I don't ruin it. Alright, number one. I can kind of feel the setup by picking it up. There we go. That's another I got from my lady here when she does her yearly sales. Yep, I got it off. Isn't that cool? That's really cool. Alright. Let's see what else I got. Okay, this one is like postage cancellation. Oh, it's called Passport. Doris. Let's see if I can get a postage in there. See what I like. That would be cool right there. Just like that. Okay, so I move this back. Sorry for the noise. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, one more. This one's keys. This one is just like numbers. I just don't know if it's going to make a difference. Let's see. Oh, birds. Let's see if I can get that bird in there. Got these two down here. Yeah. I think I've done that before. Deja vu. That turned out cute. The two birds talking to each other in a branch. Alright, I think that's my video for today. I've got some more small ones. I'll have to pull out my delicate embossing folders to do these. That way they'll look like something. So, alright, that's my share for today. A little embossing 101. And yeah, I'll have to watch the playback to get the embossing folders and put them in. I guess it would be great if I put a list of setup for those, but I don't know if I'll have time to do all that. But yeah. All right. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.